Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play. Let's play King's Quest VII, The Princeless Bride. In the last episode, we made to Ooga Booga with Valenice, and now that we've made it here, we should be able to make it into the mausoleum now, so we can return the skull of Lord/Count Tsepish to the Headless Horseman that's running around, or riding around, actually. So that way we can get a way to Etheria. Anyway, you do want to go back to the kid's house. And from here, you have a lit firecracker. Blammo Crackers is the name of the brand. Now we need to make our way straight to the mausoleum, because this is the only way we're gonna get to the mausoleum and blow it up, obviously. This is the only way we're going to be able to get the skull. And of course, you have to use the firecracker on the lock. If you take too long on one of the earlier versions of the game, i.e. not the GOG version, the firecracker would explode while it's on your person and you will die. And now we are in here. We need to move this thing by clicking on it.
Oh my, poor Count Tsepish.
And from here, we need to look inside. Just click on the inside of the coffin here, and we will get the horseman's head. It's a skull. It's a bone. Though, to be fair, I probably should have said that when I had the femur. Now, I want to be rather close to the road. I want to get the skull ready. Once I hear that music, I need to... There we go. Oh, this is a little harder than I thought it would be. Oh, I didn't know you could right-click while you had a item in your possession. That is really something. Hold up. Oh, there we go. I just had to be anywhere on the road and it would have worked.
You have lifted the curse that was placed on me, my lady. I am deeply indebted to you. Black Valiant. Elspeth, my Elspeth. How I have missed you, my love.
And I you, my dearest darling.
You have done me an immeasurable kindness. Tell me what I can do for you in return.
I must find a way to Etheria, Count Tsepish. It is imperative. I have heard that you may be able to help me.
Consider it done. I will give you the use of my horse. Here, take this fife. With it, you can call him to take you to Etheria. Once there, you cannot summon him, or he will not be able to hear you. But he will always come to you anywhere on the surface lands.
Thank you, Count.
It is nothing. Fly, necromancer. Carry the lady to Etheria.
And with that, we have a new item, the Horseman's Fife. We will be using this to go to Etheria quite a few times in Chapter 5. So we are now in Etheria. If we ever want to go back to the surface world, we can just return back here. We can use one of the 4 rainbows to take us to random locations in Etheria. Do I have it in my notes? Yes, I do. The upper right takes you to Colin Fallwalker's remains in the Desert of Death. The upper right rainbow takes you to Falderal. Or the upper left one, actually. Don't know why I have that typo in my notes. The lower left rainbow takes you to the gate at Ooga Booga. And the lower right rainbow takes you to the main statues in the forest. So, now that we got that going on, we might as well go ahead and look around. Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress in the editing process here. When you reach this screen, the fairies approach you and play those 4 notes every single time. This is a hint as to what you're supposed to do. As I go north, I might as well mention that I am doing post-commentary on this one specific part because for some reason the mic decided to cut out and produce nothing but static noises. So, therefore, I have to do post-commentary here. Now, when you go to this screen to the north, there is a harp. You need to play the notes that you heard from the fairies on the harp. And it can be a pain in the butt to do because you want to make sure that when you have the cursor on the strings of the harp, that the wand cursor is flashing when you play them. I managed to figure it out with very little effort. And of course, telling Valenice to stop moving. It's 1, 5, 6, 4. The first string, the fifth. Stop, Valenice. First string, 5th string, 6th string, and 4th string. But that's not enough. Turns out you have to touch the orb first, and then you have to play the notes. Once you do that, the rest of them play. After that, you can click on the orb again after it flashes, and you'll be teleported to someplace else. We're now in the middle of space, in some dimension somewhere. There's these 3 women in front of this purple spark trapped in a space-age cage. It's time to start talking to people. And this is where I go back to the normal commentary. Adieu from editing table PrinceWatercress.
Who are you?
We are the Fates, mortal.
I am Clotho. I spin the fates of women and men.
I am Lachesis. I measure the fates of women and men.
I am Atropos. I sever the fates of women and men.
What do you want of us, daughter of humanity?
Oh my, so we have just met the 3 fates of Greek mythology, Clotho, Lachesis, and Atropos. Once again, stories of long, long ago appearing in the King's Quest universe. Let's go ahead and talk to them again.
My daughter is imprisoned by Militia, and I fear for her life. I must see Oberon and Titania immediately.
You cannot. The king and queen have gone on a journey, seeking their own lost child. Take your case to Mab, the Lady of Dreams.
Where is this Mab? How can I find her?
She lives beyond the waking world, on an island of dreams and nightmares. It cannot be reached in the waking reality.
And with that, we're whisked back to Etheria. Also, it should be mentioned, I think Oberon and Titania are a reference to Macbeth by Shakespeare. Anyway, we need to seek Mab, the Lady of Dreams. And we had to be asleep to meet her. It is now time to do things. And by clicking on this, what does it do? Ah. I had no idea you could click on that. Is there anything else that we can do in this area? Is there anything else that we can look at? It doesn't seem that way. Yeah, the cursor isn't reacting to anything, it would seem. And, well, now that I've had the fairy song play for the upteenth time, there's only one place where we can go to sleep. And Valenice is taking her sweet time getting over here because for some reason, some of the stuff here makes you move really slow unless you're going somewhere. Okay. We need to go back to Ooga Booga. So we're going to take the lower left rainbow. And I'm going to fix this typo in my notes here as we wait. Perfect. Now to go through the gate. Now that...
Howdy, hi, sugar pie.
Hey there, Mama.
I didn't think I'd ever see your succulent self again. Most people never come out of that bad old Ooga Booga land. Why don't you come on over here and tell me about it? Oh.
No! Interrupting my speaking out loud.
Fire in the sky. We're all gonna die. Totally necrotic. Here's your fried,
And those kids have absolutely gone crazy. And we can talk to them for some reason.
Aren't you too worried at all?
Why should we worry, lady? We got no more life. Yeah, we're like totally dead.
Oh my.
This is serious, boys. Don't you care about anything?
Yeah, we care about having fun.
If you were my little boys, you'd have a few manners.
If we was your little boys, we'd be petrified with boredom by now.
And we can't talk to them anymore. So let's see if we can go see Lady Mob in the world of sleep. Apparently Dr. Mort Cadaver is back. The only place we know where we can sleep in all of Eldritch is right here. We need to go over there.
My dear Lady Valenice, what brings you back to this neck of the boneyard?
Dr. Cadaver, I have a terrible problem.
Come in, come in. How can I help you, Lady Valenice?
Well, first of all, we could talk to more cadaver. We could also click on the bed again. But there's also this box of spare parts.
Why the box of spare parts?
As you probably know, my lady, the volcano is about to erupt. I am expecting a lot of damage in Ooga Booga, so I stocked up on arms and legs and such.
Well, it makes sense. Everybody is around here is dead. Let's go ahead and talk to Mort Cadaver.
It's a long story, Doctor, but what it comes down to is that I must travel to Dreamland to see Lady Mab, but I can't find a safe place to sleep.
Is that all? Don't worry, my lady. Just climb into my coffin here. It's lined with pure dream silk. You'll be asleep in no time.
Any other things we can get out of Mort?
Sleep? In the coffin?
Try it, my dear. I slip into the coffin for a quick nap between patients myself sometimes. It's wonderfully comfy.
Do you promise you won't close the lid while I'm in the coffin?
Of course. I won't bury you either.
Oh, well, thank you.
Well, at least he was honest about that. Let's go ahead and click on the coffin here so we can try to find Lady Mab.
I suppose I could try to sleep here.
Please do. I'll make sure you're not disturbed.
Thank you.
Here you are, my dear. Sweet dreams.
Okay, wow. Color spectrum much? Okay, this is officially weirder than that alternate world we stepped into in King's Quest 2 where we had to rescue Valenice.
My lady, are you all right?
I went to Dreamland, and Mab, she was frozen. She was a solid block of ice.
Oh dear. Mab was never known for her warm personality, but that doesn't sound right at all.
It looks like things are worse than we knew. I must go. Thank you, Dr. Cadaver. You've been very kind.
I wish you the best of luck, Lady Valenice. Farewell.
And that's probably the last time we're going to see Mort Cadaver. Because, well, the dock is out again. Might as well go ahead and use the fife. I managed to mess up a couple minutes ago. Oberon and Titania are not from Macbeth. They are from A Midsummer Night's Dream, which is also by William Shakespeare. I'm probably getting them confused with some other character in the game, I think. Maybe. Also, it should be mentioned, you can use the fife anywhere in Etheria, or not Etheria, but anywhere in Eldritch, except for the woods of the Weirfolk. If you happen to be there when you use the fife, Valanice will try to go to the other side of the screen to use the fife, and you'll run into the Weird Beast, and you will die if that happens. So if don't go to the woods of the Weirfolk to use the fife. It won't end well for you, and besides, you have no business in the woods of the Weirfolk at this point in the game anyway. So we need to see Oberon and Titania, who rule over Etheria. It's the only way we're going to get to the volcano. Unfortunately, things are getting bad. Lady Mab is a solid block of ice, and we need her to contact Oberon and Titania. We're going to have to figure things out, but that will have to wait until the next video. Let me save the game. Join me next time, where we explore more of Etheria, and try to set things right, not only in Etheria, but also in the land of Eldritch as well, because we still have a few things we need to do, such as what's going on with Lady Ceres. So, we have quite a bit of work ahead of us in Chapter 5. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!